But oh, there's one.
Eastern Ontario, Canada is known for big waters that hold giant muskies. This episode turns back the clock and features the beasts of Eastern Ontario. First, Jim Saric and pro guide John Anderson explore the famed Ottawa River. Then Jim and muskie hunters John Cowan and Pete Hoffmann get into a frenzy of muskie activity on the Kawartha Lakes. Finally, Jim and pro guides Danny Colomby and Shawn Degagne tackle giant Lake Nipissing.
The Ottawa River meanders throughout the northeast end of the province of Ontario, Canada, and it is rich in muskie fishing lore. It certainly has a spot very close to my heart. There's been so many giant muskies coming out of this water. It's truly incredible. It's midsummer, and I'm with pro guide John Anderson, who operates the Ottawa River Muskie Factory. John, what does the Ottawa River have in store for us right now?
Well, we're hunting big fish. The fish have been on the last little while. We've just had the biggest rains of the whole season. So we've got some changed conditions, some brown water, but we're gonna work hard and good things are gonna happen.
The Muskie Hunter, brought to you by Yeti Coolers, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Ontario, Canada, Shimano, Power Pro, Mercury Outboards, Ranger Boats, Motor Guide, Muskie Frenzy Lures, and Chaos Tackle.
Out here, you need a ride you can depend on and strength you can rely on. You need a boat that tackles the elements and handles the tackle. You need the quality and peace of mind only one brand delivers, the all-new Ranger FS Pro. It's raising the bar with more brains, more brawn, and more bragging rights. The Ranger FS Pro Series, technology that makes waves, strength that crushes them.
As muskie anglers, we all plan, prepare, and are consumed in the pursuit of a trophy muskie. Skix is available with two-piece, saltwater-tested tough technology for easy storage in your boat or truck, and are designed to handle any muskie lure. You can be assured you're backed by precision Shimano technology. If you fish for skis, you need these. The Ottawa River winds throughout approximately 900 miles of the province of Ontario, Canada, primarily dividing Ontario from Quebec. Throughout the Ottawa River are a series of dams, and each one of these dams form lakes or reservoirs, each one of them offering very unique muskie fishing opportunities. We're fishing a section of the Ottawa River downstream of the town of Ottawa. It runs approximately 70 miles between dams. It's really stained and extremely fertile. There's rocky areas, there's shallow, thick, lush weed areas, there's deep water, widenings of the river, creeks coming in. It's extremely diverse and loaded with muskies.
This is a unique fishery because of the genetic mix that we have in here. So we have Ottawa River strain muskies. We have St. Lawrence strain muskies from the old days before we had dams. There was a spill in downtown Ottawa in the 1950s, and so to make reparations for that, we stocked some Chautauqua Lake muskies in here, and we brought some Stony Lake muskies in here from the Kawarthas. So a mix of 4 really strong muskie strains to begin with. We put dams in and we sealed the populations of these muskies in different sections with no fish ladders, and so really diverse muskie fishery.
But oh, there's one. Just ate the cowgirl right at boat side. I'm gonna get him up to you in a second.
Coming around the front, Jim?
I think I'm gonna bring him right up to you here, I think. Hold on. I'll bring him up to you. Hold on. Easy. He's strong. Yeah. Nice. Nice job, John. Nice
On
job.
the board, baby.
Yes. Woo. Musky Factory.
It's a start.
That's awesome.
It's a start.
Nice fish.
No time for panic, no thinking, just a show up and boom.
Nice.
This is a horse.
Can you grab the other side for me? Oh. Oh, look at that. Woo! That is a monster, man. You definitely come to the Ottawa River for something like this. No lure, just real fish, man. Awesome. Awesome job. Nice job, man. Nice job. Whew.
I'm speechless.
I'm shaking. Wow. There we go. All right, coming. Way out on a cast. I'm coming.
It's all good. It's all good. Coming around this time.
See that? Can't see it. Oh, no, no. Oh, my.
Oh, great work, Jim. Great save.
Nice job. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Outstanding.
Chunker. Nice, thick Ottawa River muskie.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Ready to swim?
They're always ready to swim.
That fish is good to go already.
Nice job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great job, man. Really nice job. This is a Chaos Tackle tap dancer. It's what's called a drop belly glider. And you can see the belly kind of drops down in that fashion. That's why they call it a drop belly glider. I'm fishing it with an 8-foot extra heavy Shimano Skix rod. I've got a single strand piano wire leader with this. And I fish this bait relatively quickly. I fish it a lot in spring or in summer when I'm trying to trigger strikes, cover water, and really get fish on this bait because it has a lot of crazy action to it and it works really well at high speeds, and then I pause it throughout the mid-retreat. So I throw it out there and I'm using my rod to just kind of quick hop it, where it just snaps in my wrist or my forearm, where it's just going hop, 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 and it's just twitching back and forth. And then I might pause it, 1001, and then go back to it. So I take advantage of the real wide wobble, erratic action, crazy flash produced by this lure and try to trigger strikes in the warm water months.
The great beyond, the great below, the mystery of the unseen and the unknown. With a rod and a reel and the spirit of adventure that hangs in the salty air. To find and to fight. It's with that spirit that we design our product at Worldwide Sportsman. It's up to you to put it to the test.
At Mercury, we invested thousands of hours of engineering manpower so you can enjoy hours and hours of untapped horsepower. The V6 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly. At Mercury, there are no limits to what we'll do to make sure you have no limits either. The V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
As muskie anglers, we all plan, prepare, and are consumed in the pursuit of a trophy muskie. Skix is available with two-piece, saltwater-tested tough technology for easy storage in your boat or truck, and are designed to handle any muskie lure. You can be assured you're backed by precision Shimano technology. If you fish for skis, you need these.
Introducing the all-new Tour Series, the only true cable steered trolling motor with GPS anchor. With the impact breakaway and rugged metal outer column you need, the Zero Flex metal foot pedal you want, and traditional cables that provide smooth, responsive steering. All built with the industry's most powerful lift assist system, truly universal high-definition integrated sonar imaging, and the industry's most accurate pinpoint GPS anchor. Now that's tournament grade. That's Motor Guide Tour.
Ontario, Canada. The breathtaking scenery, the incredible wildlife, the endless sunsets, and the Muskies. Ontario, Canada is home to the greatest muskie waters in the world, and giant muskies are awaiting your next cast. Ontario, Canada, where muskie dreams come true.
The lodges and resorts of Ontario will be waiting for you when it's safe to travel. Lorinda Goodwin from Kanata, Ontario, caught and released this 50.5-inch muskie from the Ottawa River in Ontario. The Kawartha Lakes in southeastern Ontario, Canada are a great escape, with multiple lakes loaded with muskies. And we're at Scotsman Point Resort on Buckhorn Lake, which is right in the heart of the muskie action. I'm with John Cowan and Pete Hoffmann. John, we've fished out here before. You got a place on the Kawarthas. What are the muskies doing?
Well, the water's warm at the moment, Jim, so they've been up on the humps around the cabbage and stuff like that. We'll look for it and we'll fish them really fast today.
All right, Pete, what about baits, man? What's going to happen?
Bucktails, shallow cranks, topwaters, that'll bring them all out.
The Kawartha Lakes are located in southeastern Ontario, Canada, approximately 100 miles northeast of Toronto. They're part of a 14-lake chain that forms the Trent-Severn Waterway that connects Georgian Bay and Lake Huron to Lake Ontario. The Kawartha Lakes are really known as action water. And if you're in a situation where you want a place where you can catch a bunch of fish that are 35 to 45 inches, the Kawartha Lakes are loaded with those. And although they're not necessarily known for 50 inches, I mean, John, there are 50 inches that get every year. I mean, you get a shot at a couple every year.
Yeah, they're few and far between, Jim, but they're here. And, I've got a couple over the years and other people I know have caught them as well. So it's very cool. Get fish. Got him. I got your rod.
Whoa! That was crazy! I'll get him over to the other side.
Okay.
If I can. Underneath my trolling water here. Get him to the other side.
Ooh, strong fish.
Easy. Side, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, nice fish.
That was fun. All of a sudden I just see him come up and just grab the bait right behind. That was awesome. And in that crazy spectacular jump, I felt like he was eye to eye with me. Awesome. Oh yeah, nice. Kawartha fish. Oh yeah. That's awesome.
It's a real nice one.
That is awesome. He just annihilated that junior cowgirl. Back you go. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to jump like that if it was like 50 inches. Yeah, that was just crazy spectacular, but fun. You ready, girl? The Kawartha Lakes bring people from all across the Musky Range. And John, you've got a place here, you've fished here forever. And why do you think it just brings so many musky fishermen to this area?
Well, there's so many options up here, Jim. Like you can fish, you know, Pigeon Lake, Buckhorn Lake, sturgeon, you can fish humps, you can fish weeds, you can fish rocks, you can look around. It's really set up for lots of different types of fishing and different structures, so it's really fun. And you know, if you don't find them in one place, you can look somewhere else and pop the boat and move around. It's awesome.
Yep. Coming, John. Oh! Oh my goodness! Crazy, crazy acrobat.
Nice! I'm coming.
I got me a Joey!
Wow, that was cool.
That was really cool. Looks dark over there.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fish, fish.
Oh.
Come on, Jim.
Yeah, I never saw him. I just got just crushed on this dog on boat side.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. So cool. That was awesome.
Giant. That's awesome.
Nice.
When that hit, it smashed it. That's
Oh, I know.
awesome.
It was right next to the boat. It was just like, whoa. I couldn't even say fish. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
How big you think that one is?
44, 45?
Oh, yeah. Nice fish, guys. Oh, eating the Stowmaster. Now that is a really, really nice fish. Look at that thing. Wow. What a beautiful Kawartha Musky.
Look how thick that guy is.
Awesome.
It's a
This is
giant
what they're all
thing.
about. Yeah. Ready? Oh yeah, she's like, let me go. When it comes to musky fishing and all the different electronics that are out there, I still rely most of the time with my traditional 2D sonar and the GPS unit. You know, like this Lowrance unit here, I can still see, you know, weeds off bottom, some scattered bait. I use my GPS on the other side for hitting waypoints and icons and following my plot trail. This is my primary tool for musky fishing, because when I'm using traditional 2D electronics, I can see what's on the bottom, where I am in relation to a weed line. I can use my GPS to precisely navigate around any structural element. So it's my total tool that I have to have. So sure, I've got side imaging, I've got live imaging, I've got 2D, and I've got GPS. I've got all of it, but day in and day out, I'm relying on my GPS and my traditional 2D sonar for most of my musky fishing applications.
The great beyond, the great below, the mystery of the unseen and the unknown. With a rod and a reel, and the spirit of adventure that hangs in the salty air. To find and to fight. It's with that spirit that we design our product at Worldwide Sportsman. It's up to you to put it to the test.
Ontario, Canada. The breathtaking scenery, the incredible wildlife, the endless sunsets, and the Muskies. Ontario, Canada is home to the greatest musky waters in the world, and giant muskies are awaiting your next cast. Ontario, Canada, where musky dreams come true.
Out here, you need a ride you can depend on and strength you can rely on. You need a boat that tackles the elements and handles the tackle. You need the quality and peace of mind only one brand delivers, the all-new Ranger FS Pro. It's raising the bar with more brains, more brawn, and more bragging rights. The Ranger FS Pro Series, technology that makes waves, strength that crushes them.
At Mercury, we invested thousands of hours of engineering manpower so you can enjoy hours and hours of untapped horsepower. The V6 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly. At Mercury, there are no limits to what we'll do to make sure you have no limits either. The V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
It's time for the Yeti Tough Moment. Eastern Ontario is home to giant muskies. Whether you're fishing the Ottawa River, the Kawartha Lakes, or Lake Nipissing, be prepared to fish big water and adjust to weather conditions. The spots may be large, the waves can get big, but so can the muskies. Now that's Yeti Tough.
It's early fall and we're at Bear Creek Cottages on South Bay, Lake Nipissing, and Ontario, Canada. And Lake Nipissing is synonymous with big muskies, and I've got two heavy hitters here with me. They're gonna help us try to figure out how to catch them. Got pro guide Danny Colomby and Shawn Degagne, who owns the resort and also guides out here on the lake. Danny, what are the muskies doing out here on Nip?
Well, I don't think the muskies are terribly happy right now. We've had some kind of funky weather. It's been cold, it's been rainy a lot, and they haven't seen a lot of sunshine. So this day, hopefully, we'll bring them up to the tops of the reefs where we can find them.
Excellent. Shawn, what about presentations?
Presentations, we're going to go along with, like Danny said, it's been cool. So we'll start off slow with some jerk baits, slower stuff, and then today, as the sun comes out, I think it'll warm up and these fish are going to come to the top of these shoals and we could troll them or cast bucktails, whatever, and I think we'll get into a couple big guys here today.
Bear Creek Cottages is located approximately 3.5 hours north of Toronto in South Bay on Lake Nipissing in Ontario, Canada. Lake Nipissing has a lot of big spots, big islands, big points, big reefs like we're fishing here. And like any other Canadian lake, it's got the same type of structural elements, but it's larger because it's a big water. So it just takes you a little bit longer to fish some of the spots. So although you want to be everywhere and keep running and gunning fishing spots, you can do that here. Just remember that it takes you a little bit longer. So be thorough going through them and fish them, and then move on to the next. Big spots, big fish. Fish. Oh yeah, he's on. Net. Come on up to this side. Come on up here, Shawn.
Other side of you?
Yeah. I'll turn it.
Yep. He wants to go.
Yeah, he does. Who does he think he is? Come on. Fish, come on. Oh, I'll get him to you. Come on. I'm bringing him to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Nice job. Blind figure eight. Got a figure eight. You never know when it's coming.
Fish on the board.
Nice Nipissing lunge. Look at that guy. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice fish.
Good one, Jim, on the sneaky color.
Blind figure eight. Love it. Oh, come here, you. Oh yeah, nice fish. So on Lake Nipissing, inevitably, you're gonna get big wind. And when you get wind, sometimes it's too windy to cast some of these open water spots, so you wanna troll them. And that's what we're doing. We're systematically trolling some deeper humps out here. We've got 4 lines out, 2 out to the side that are running shallow, into deeper rods and lures out there, running deeper, trying to bounce bottom on some of these rocks. You can make long trolling passes with the wind if it's too windy and come back around and go into it, or just turn right into the wind and go around it.
Look at that, over 15 feet.
Oh, snagged, I think.
Fish. No, that's a fish.
Fish. Yeah, fish.
Just saw him.
Here.
Just saw him.
Fish.
Okay. Nice.
You got the rods, Dan?
Yep. Can you grab this one? Oh, you got the net?
20 feet. Oh, it's coming right at me. Whoa!
Watch the rod behind you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You got a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big fish. Real big fish. Oh yeah.
You guys gonna take it head first. Head first.
Yeah! Giant!
Attaboy, Daddy.
Yeah! Woo! Nice job!
One.
That's a fish, boys.
I saw that fish actually hovering about 15 feet down.
Danny had just said to me, he goes, look at this screen, and all of a sudden, zzz, zzz,
Boom.
zzz.
There he was.
I knew. This is a Lake Nipissing giant muskie, a true Canadian trophy. Unbelievable, man. 40-pounder.
What do you think about 53?
Yeah, just a giant fish. Wow. This is what you come to Canada for. This is what
And
you come to
she's-
Bear Creek Cottages for. Catch a giant.
And she's still got some growing to do, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, another 3 inches in a couple
Another
years.
3 inches in another couple of years.
Wow.
Love it.
Look at that. Eastern Ontario is home to some of the largest muskies on the planet. Unfortunately, the Canadian border is closed. When it opens, be sure and check out these Ontario destinations. Join us next week for another big fish adventure on the Muskie Hunter. Oh, there's one. Fish. Oh! Oh, he's up. Oh, yeah. A true Canadian trophy. Wow.
The Muskie Hunter has been brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Oh, that was a fish. Was it? Yeah, that was a fish for sure.
The color in these conditions.
Look, I can see blue sky. Yeah. Right above our heads.
If I see any of your baits that I like, can I throw them?
You can use all of them you want. Anything you like.
Wow.
There's no one like you. But that's not all.